Action.
Action.
Yes.
Oh my god. Hey guys, it's your girl. Yes, it is 11:30 at night. Why? I'm in bed. Why? Because I cleaned my ass off today.
And she
I'm tired. I'm tired. I just took my meds. I'm tired. So, I'm doing this in bed. Why? Because I want it. It's my film. So, IPSY unboxing. I did one last month, and I really liked the bag. I like the bag. It's up here somewhere. Hold on. Give me a second. Here's the bag from last month, as you can see. Okay? The unboxing from last month, I will say this. I highly liked last month. I've already used the face wash, which my face is nice and soft. Like it. And the smell to the face wash, to the stem cell face wash by Rodile, is highly pleasing. It is made with rose stem cells, and I don't know what woman don't like roses.
I don't.
You don't qualify. It has a nice rose fragrance. The cream is very soft on the face, and it's easy to apply. You don't need a lot. So I've already used it twice, and I think I'm gonna get at least another 2 to 3 uses out of it before I'm out of it, which is gonna really mess me up because I like it. But anyway, I enjoyed the eyeliner, the ColourPop eyeliner, really did. So last month's was a hit with me. I like it. So, well, this month's big. Now, we've got the card, which tells you about the app, which I already have, so who cares? Who cares?
But wait. The name of the bag is Hot Summer Nights.
Yes, it is. And I shouldn't say who cares about the app. You really should, because it's instead of going on the internet through your computer or your tablet or stuff like that, it's easy to have the app. Just go into Google Play,
Apple,
Apple iTunes, even Amazon. Get the app. If you get a subscription to IPSY, the app is easy. So I suggest it.
Mommy, should I do my face mask because of this breakout right here?
Yes. This, I'm going to tell you the truth. On the app, you do get a preview of your Glam Bag this month. I really didn't look until I got it. I'm not going to lie. I did look at the bag when it arrived, but I didn't peek at what was in it. Last month I did. This month I didn't. But I peeked at the bag itself. I don't like the bag. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, I understand that it's hot summer nights, but
the camera can't even focus on it because it's like shimmering.
I understand it's hot summer nights and everything, but beach umbrellas? Really? This is supposed to be a hot summer night. Shouldn't you have like dance club lights? Excuse me, I just spat. Shouldn't you have like dance club lights? You know, maybe a beer? I don't know, nice mixed drink, a margarita, or a Mai Tai, a Bahama Mama, something that says
Baja Blast.
something that says summer. Now I understand beach umbrellas do say summer, but really, yo,
How is
really?
that hot summer's night?
That's hot summer days.
Yes.
That's not hot summer nights. That's hot summer days. Okay. Bag aside. I did peek at what is in the bag, so I'm gonna leave my favorites for last. Okay, that's a lie. Everything in here I really wanted.
Why don't you dump it all on the bed?
No, I'm gonna pull them out of the bag one at a time.
No! Look up in the air and don't look and just pull one
Okay.
out.
Can I have your headband first?
It was right there. Ask your sister where it fell.
Never mind then.
Okay. Okay. This one, I will say, I was looking forward to.
What is it?
It's by Organic Surge. It's their daily care line. It's their reviving eye gel. What it's supposed to do is to take away the puffiness under your eyes. Come on, y'all. Look. I look like I've been crying or haven't slept in a month. I need this stuff.
No, really, shush. Where's the headband?
So I'm really excited to try
there.
this. I really am. I'm gonna let you guys see
I
that.
can't see it because of the stupid flash.
How's that? How's that?
Now it's off camera.
But yeah, it's the reviving eye gel. From what I've heard about this, you really don't need a lot. So I should get an ample amount of usage out of this.
Especially if mom uses maybe like a dime size thing on.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I use Korean products. I use Skin Food. I opened this 3 months ago. This is my eye regimen. Does that look like it's been used over 3 months? It shows usage. Doesn't show that it's been used over 3 months. Plus, on top of that, I got another one around here somewhere. I think it's in here. So, yeah. So, if I use very little of this in my skincare regimen at night, this is going to last me a long time. And this you put on during the morning to get rid of this puffiness. I need it. Need it bad. Just saying. Old lady look old. I ain't old, y'all. I'm only 44. About to be 45. Shut up.
That's kind of old.
I'm not kind of old. I'm middle-aged.
You're not 50. You're not Uncle Dave.
But yeah. I mean, take a look at this. You can actually see the puffiness under my eyes. So I'm really excited to use this.
What did you pull out first?
Let's see.
Do not turn that camera on my face.
Let's see.
Cheyenne, stop!
Right off the
Just
bat,
have
right off the bat,
Let
I'm not too fond of the smell.
me smell it.
I kind of, I'm gonna have to find a way to, where's that empty jar?
What empty jar?
Don't we have an empty jar?
No.
What happened?
It's spooged.
Oh,
What
that's
empty jar? Let me smell it.
Oh, I can put it back in. It's gonna take some doing, but
I guess.
Hello, Internet. So the other day,
That was not meant to happen on accident.
We could get copyrighted.
No, you can't.
yes,
Because
you
it was
can.
like 2 seconds. No, literally none seconds. Literally what the video said, but. I'm just trying to find the freaking clock so I can set a timer for this face. Which is very uncomfortable right now.
The next 15 minutes will be of me. You know what? To hell with it. I want to see if it works. I'll use what?
Whatever's on your hand.
Exactly. So, pulling out my trusted mirror.
Eyeballs.
Pulling out my trusted mirror.
No, and I said so. The next.
I'm not too wild with the aroma. It almost smells medical. Okay, I most likely use too much, but we'll switch fingers. That's what I usually do when I use too much, is I switch fingers. And right off the bat, I've used too much on this side. So, and switching fingers is not going to help. So we're going to dry off the fingers. It's kind of slimy, but
Watch it be snail
what?
cream.
No, it's not. But I don't know a lot of skincare lines that aren't slimy. So
I know one that isn't slimy.
The mask that is on my face.
It was one glimpse. I couldn't even see crap. It was like boom, boom.
already I do see a little reduction in the puffiness under my eye. It's just a little reduction. So, and I've got big old bags under my eyes. So, yeah, if it can get rid of
your selfie stick?
a little bit of the reduction, then I'm impressed.
I'm gonna have to hold this. Just hold it like that. Just 1 second.
Oh my God, really?
I'll hold it.
In the middle of my unboxing, y'all. Come on now.
It's starting to hurt holding it.
Do you hate Voldemort or Umbridge? Or both?
Here, film me.
Umbridge more. Umbridge sucks.
You gotta hold it with the fingers then.
Okay, Umbridge sucks. He'll look himself.
Next one. Am I doing another blind pull, Shy?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I do the blind pull for you?
I picked 2 out, I think. You put one back and take one.
Okay. This is another one. I desperately needed this because my mascara is
Old and crusty.
yeah, basically. I got Power Lash from Model Co. I haven't opened it yet. Should I open it?
No.
No. I've not gotten anything from Model Co. before, so I'm interested to try it. I hear the wand is very easy on your eyelashes, so
No.
I'll keep you guys updated on how this works out. Okay, this is another one of the products I was interested to get. This is Tray Stick. Tray Stick. It's a mini highlight stick, but from what I'm understanding about the mini highlight stick is that it also works well as a concealer and an eye highlighter. It also has vitamins in it, so it's not so damaging to your skin. I'm really, really, really looking forward to using this. Now, let me show you.
You could use that right now on that big pimple on your face.
It comes in crayon form. Okay, that's why it looks, crayon-ish. Now, put it on my hand, and you can see how nicely it highlights.
No, they can't.
It really does. You can.
Now they can.
You see how all that nice shimmer and the highlights? It's really light on my skin, and when you go to blend it in, as you can see, it's really easy to blend. Now, I don't see it being so much a concealer and more of a highlighter. So let's just stick with what it says is mini highlight stick. But I've heard from some people that it does work well as a concealer. I don't know. I kind of like the glittery, shimmery look it leaves on your skin. I don't know if you can see all that, but it really looks nice and shimmery. So, excited about this one. This one I wanted. The next one is the brush. I got the Luxie eyebrow brush. Now, I've heard about Luxie. Luxie is not hypoallergenic. Everything is treated so their bristles are treated so that way they don't hold bacteria after you wash them. So this is a very nice brush. It's more of an angle brush. It works on the crease of your eyelids and on your eyebrows. So I'm going to use it for both. You know, got gray hairs in the eyebrows. People need to shade that out. Need to shade out the gray. Come on now.
You look like you're Storm because you have black and gray hair. But Storm has all gray, so maybe when you go all gray, you'll become Storm. And maybe you'll have Storm powers. And you'll be awesome!
The last one. And if it's what I think it is, I'm really excited. Yeah, well, I do know what I think it is. Because like I said, I sneaked a peek in the bag before I did the video. But I was really excited when I got this. The Balm's Matte Trimming. I got Matte Moskovitz. It's the darker shade. I was willing to work with Matte Kumar or Matte Moskovitz, but I got Matte Moskovitz. So I'm happy about this. Now,
it looks like purplish on camera.
It really does. So let's watch it a little. Don't have a brush with me, so I'll just do it this way.
Yeah, you do.
Look at that. Look how nice that looks. You can see the nice shading it leaves.
What happened?
Yeah, I have scabby hands, so please excuse my hands. I'll explain that in a minute. But look at that nice shading. I'm actually happy about this. Not too heavy into deep purples. I like to use browns and nudes, earth tones. I'm that girl. I don't like to look too fake. But that's how I am. But when I realized I got the Balm, this is a brand I've been wanting to try for a while. Now, I do see knockoff-ish on
what is it?
Different websites. I've been hearing from a lot of people that they like the knockoffs better than the actual brand. So
that's just evil.
I want to try the brand before I try a knockoff.
That's just evil.
Simply put, I want to try a brand before I try a knockoff. So I got a brand.
That's just evil. I couldn't.
Yay for me. So it's really what I wanted to try.
What's up, buddy?
I wanted to try this a lot. So when I put this on, the next time I put on makeup, I was supposed to put on makeup today, y'all, and I never got to. So yeah, I'm gonna try this.
She never got to because she had to take me to hockey camp.
But those are the 5 things I got. I got a makeup brush, a highlighter stick, Needed this, y'all. Needed this. Eye gel, which, by the way, how's it look? How's the puffy look?
Still kind of puffy.
It's still kind of puffy,
It's
but has
still
it gotten...
kind of puffy around here, but it's not as puffy as it was.
Hey, anything that takes it down a little bit, I'm happy. And it does look a little diminished. A little diminished. I'll settle for a little. So, but I got the makeup brush, the highlight stick, the mascara, the reviving eye gel, and the eyeshadow.
You know, I don't think it's so much that it took down the puffiness, even though it did kind of take down the puffiness, but it also did kind of take away some of the dark.
Yeah,
I tell you, but I'm blind.
It did take away a lot of some of the dark. It doesn't look like somebody punched me below my eye.
Can you tell that I'm wearing the mask?
Yes, because it looks like you just smeared like chocolate on your face.
Your face is shiny. So, right now, that's my iPSY bag. I'm really, really, really liking this. So far I'm liking the shading of the matte Moskowitz. The effects of the eye gel. Slow, but I gotta keep using it. Well, you never know unless you actually keep trying. Remember, skin food. The mascara. I'm not really one for mascara, but I haven't used it in a long time. So,
that's just mean.
We'll have to see on that one.
Now what's...
And the highlighter crayon, I really, 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 really wanted. This is what I really, really, really wanted. So, and I don't know. Does it match, y'all?
No.
What do you think? Does it match? I have to see when I go to highlight my eyes. And I'm really happy about the brush. I really am. So, right there is my iPSY bag for July. Not too keen on the bag. The girls say they want the bags. Flip. I'm taking the contents. They can fight over it.
I don't want it.
Ugh.
It's too shimmery.
I'll take it.
I'll put it in this bag.
And I'll take
I'll smell the inside.
It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell as nice as this one did. This one, it smelled like it was almost soaked in perfume. This one smells heavy of vinyl. Vinyl. Smell it, y'all. Smell it. Smell it.
Smell it with a
y'all.
white screen.
It has a heavy vinyl smell. Doesn't smell as nice as this did.
You're true.
So, this one, it's the scent is gone. The scent is gone. So, not gonna bellyache too much about it, but I do like the bag, so it's mine, and I'll probably move my iPSY stuff into this bag for right now. But then again, I do have that big ass makeup case y'all saw on the first iPSY unboxing. So,
Now, what's up with these scabs?
okay, these scabs. If you guys know me, and you're slowly getting to know me, you know, and I've told you before, I have nerve damage. So, my arms are uber strong. Well, last night they weren't. I had dropped something on the floor, and as you can see, most of my my Bath and Body Works, my tower of mess, my Bath and Body Works, my meds, my daily hygiene and stuff is right here on my radiator, right on my side of the bed. So I dropped something and leaned over like this to get it, and my arm gave out, and I ended up scraping my arm against something on the floor really bad, and I didn't feel it until I came up and I went to put on lotion, and it started to sting, and I looked and I was like, you know what I mean? I totally did a derp.
She derped, y'all. She derped.
Or as she calls it, glitched.
Yeah, I glitched. I was like,
Harry Potter, the
You
boy
know.
who derped.
back
The
up.
one who looks like chocolate looks like she has chocolate on her
Shine,
face.
Jacqueline, really?
Sorry.
Really?
That didn't kill you. At least
No, but you dumped my stuff.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sometimes you got to put them in their place.
Ow, she just hit me.
So, and in case you're wondering where I got this, my husband does plastic canvas, and he made this for me, strictly for my skincare. So guess where one of those products is going in? But anyway, I totally glitched out, and I kind of down, and I scraped my hand up pretty good. As you can see, there's a cut there, and there's a nice big cut there. They still hurt. They're still tender. That's what happened. Point blank period, that's what happened.
And it sucks because Mom can't even wear Band-Aids because she's allergic to the glue.
Yeah. If I put a Band-Aid on, my skin spontaneously blisters. And I get deep blisters. I don't know if you can see some of the scars on my hand from there, or even on my fingers. I have blister scars all over my hands from when I used Band-Aids on my hands from cuts. And that's basically what happens. As I got older and I got pregnant with Jackie and Cheyenne, my body changed drastically in chemistry. So I became very allergic to medical adhesives. So the adhesive in Band-Aids, I'm a special that, you know, wrap around your cut and you stick it together so it'll hold on. Yeah. Highly allergic to it. I spontaneously blister, and it's painful. Very, very, very painful. And the blisters go deep. So
They're like pimples on her hands.
no, they're blisters. They don't. When you pop a pimple, you get pus out of it. You get literal water out of these blisters, and you can literally see inside of the blisters. It looks like a deep kind of cavern in my finger, and it goes deep, and it hurts. And when those blisters burst, they scab over, and it hurts even worse because that area doesn't get to close unless the scab falls off. So yeah, painful, y'all, painful. Another thing, y'all obviously know how expressive I am with my hands. I'm highly proud of the fact that I'm growing nails. I haven't been able to because I'm a nail biter. But last night, my pinky broke. And asked Cheyenne or Jackie just the other day, we were cleaning up, and this nail folded over. Instead of breaking, it just folded over. And if you look, you can see a little bit of an injury or blood underneath the nail, on the nail bed. And last night it folded over again and it broke. It hurt like anything. Oh my hand, I was walking around like this. Going back and forth to the bathroom, having to do everything like this. washing my face with my pinky out, looked like I was, you know.
Looks like she was trying to drink tea while she was doing her face.
Yep. I couldn't stand it. It hurt like anything. And then right after this nail broke. So,
Mom, we're already up to a half an hour.
Anyways, I'm out.
Get out of my
there's
face.
the blankies. So, alright. So, I guess to grow 2 nails out again. But that is, ouch, my IPSY unboxing. That explains the wound on my hand. Wasn't that I was punching anything. It's just that I'm clumsy. Seriously clumsy. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. All you IPSYers out there, or IPSTERs as they like to say, let me know how you like the unboxing or unbagging. And leave me some comments. Let me know what you got. If you have a channel, tell me what to look for so that way I can go and look at your channel. I really like watching unboxings. So, and I highly enjoy it. I'll probably do a pillow talk on Sunday, and Tuesday I will have one of the girls film me as I do Sample Tuesday on Pinch Me.
Or maybe we'll get a nerd block. Maybe.